This right here will probably only appeal to you if you're kind of interested in making your own little control panel type outfits, and you shouldn't use someone else's. You should make them yourself. Just look at this right here. What's going to happen if I click that buy? What's going to happen if I click that sell? I mean, you could guess, but do you know? What's going to happen if I click this? Or click these? Or click that 5,000? What's going to happen? Unless you can see the MQ4 code, and I've said it, I've never said anything different. Do not use something you cannot see the MQ4 code. The risk is too great. You might not understand it, but at least you need to be able to see it. There's no way you can tell what's going to happen when I click those things. The only person that can tell you is me, especially if I gave you just the EX. The way, when you make your own panels or displays or whatever you want to call them, it works best for me to kind of building block compartmentalize them. So in other words, this area right here is a certain block. Now if I wanted to, I could move that block down there. This here is a certain block. That, this, they're all blocks. So if I wanted to move that block, if I didn't like it there, I could, and you can see how some of them are a little bit jumbled up. Maybe I want to move that block over here or down here. Maybe I want to get rid of it. Maybe I don't want all this. Maybe I want to add something else. If you make it in compartments or blocks, you can just kind of arrange it however you want. Let's get rid of this. This is that deal I was looking at a while ago. This is the exact one we were looking at a while ago. You see how this is kind of arranged? Now let me go to this. Exact same thing, but you didn't have the kind of threw me for a loop, to tell you the truth. You don't have the words. It's because we didn't put the words in there. Here's a little bit different. It's this compartment here, I've got it arranged differently. I thought I had one more. But anyway, you see, by building this little building block here, I can make it like that, or I can make it like this. Depending on how I can take this out, put something else in its place. Take this out, put something else in its place, that sort of stuff. And with one script, you can do it all. I mean, you can have just thousands. I keep talking about pages or layouts or whatever, but I can sit here and I can just, through options, just, thousands, unlimited, all in one thing, everything in one. Let me show you how it's easiest for me to do that. Let's go to this. This is a different computer I'm not really used to. I had to look up what that control panel did. Let me get rid of that. That's that control panel we was just, and see how here's the code, and you'll never see me post anything I don't put the code to. All right, where was I going? Oh yeah, this is something for Trade Chaser. He wanted to know about this. This is the zigzags. So in other words, every single zigzag is pointing down right now on the GPB USD 4/24/2022. Every single one. The last leg is down. At least on these time frames. What is that? 15 to what? Weekly. At least those time frames is down. This is a different computer that I'm used to, so I really don't know. Okay, so all right. It took forever to get that. What I do is I make includes. Let's see what we got. Scripts. I have includes, and if you know about includes, you'll understand how kind of nice. All right, let me see what I've got here. Count zigzag. Zigzags. Let's see what that is. I have too many computers to remember everything. Let's see. Okay, so this is a good one here. I can tell you that right now. Let's go with this one. Okay, this is an include. You do not compile includes. You save them in the includes folder. So let's do this thing right here. Whenever I have an include, I will put up here at the top for make it easy on me what all is needed. So watch this right here. I'm going to copy this. Copy. Now let's go to new. Expert Advisor. Let's go to script. Let's just call it 1 so we can find it easy. It's in the scripts. Okay, there you go. Scripts. Let's put. Let's go right here. If you're using an include, you have to include it. Maybe that's how they got include. Okay, so let me. You know how those comment things work. Let me get rid of that. And the reason why this one is here is because this is the function. And if you studied on includes, you know what that. See, cut, paste, and get rid of the comments. Okay, so now we're done. Let's compile it. Hopefully it'll compile. Display zigzag. See, it's just telling me that it pulled these. Don't worry about that on that thing there. So let's go back here. What we want to do? We want blank. What do we call that? 1. There it is right there. And there it is. Well, it's got to wait to run. And there it is. Now it didn't put the symbols out here because I didn't include. I didn't put that in the symbols. But if I wanted to put the symbols, there's probably something for symbols. I don't know. Hopefully there is. Do I have symbols? Oh, look at that. Symbols list. Okay, let's go with that. Include. Well, I got to see what it's called first. So here all we would do, okay, we want void symbols and we want symbols list. Okay, copy. Now and we're back here, and put that there, and whatever you call semicolon thingy. Now if I compile this, it's going to come back symbols function not defined. Well, no, because I didn't include it. Remember that symbols was an include, so you have to put it here. Paste. SYMBOLS. I think that was what it was. Okay, now let's compile and let's see. Probably still wrong. Oop, there we go. So let's go back here. What was it? Okay, I'm so used to hotkeys. Now let's see if it works. Up there's the symbols list. So that's how I do it. You can I'll post this code. I should have said it earlier. I'll post this code at AnyBidSite, earnforex.com, or at least, parts of it. You can't really. This type of stuff you have to do yourself. You cannot post things like I had a while ago we was looking at earlier. It's not going to work. It's going to cause grief. Pretty much you have to build it yourself. And I guess that's enough of myself.